Hitfilm Express is a multi-track video editing software completely free to download. When you download it, it will give you an email link to install into your computer. Once installed, here is the screen that you get Hitfilm Express 2021. Go ahead and hit the new button over there on top left hand corner to open up a new project. If you press open button, then it will go to your previous work that you have been working with Hitfilm Express. Now I'm going to click the new button to open up a new project. The moment when you hit the new button, it will give you a new project settings. So this project setting, you can change it if you want, but I'll go for the default settings because I'm going to produce video clips to the YouTube. Now if I go through a little bit on this panel, this is the default setting for the template is 1080p and then 30 frames per second, and the duration is 5 minutes. You can always change this if you want, but I'll leave it as it is because it automatically changes with the system depending on how big or small with your video clips. And then the video width, it is 1920 pixels and then 1080 pixels, so that is the video quality, and I'll keep that as it is. And then the frame rate is 30, and then audio sample rate is 48,000. If you want, you can change it, but I'll keep it as it is. If you forget the default settings, you can press the restore default settings and it will come up the same setup like this. And then I press OK to go ahead with a new project. Now this is your home screen actually that you are working with. Now for this, to start a new project, it is always advisable to give a name to your video project, and then also save this workspace setting. That means to save these panels in these locations as it is, because when you keep on doing editing and other work, sometimes if you mess up with the setup screen like this, and if you go into a completely different screen, then always by going back to your saved workspace, you can get it back. Now first, let me enter a file name to my video project. Okay, I'll save this screen as lesson 200. You can give any name as you wish, and then I'll remember that it will be in this folder, wedding video lesson 1. Okay, and press save, and then the file name appears over there to the top right, just above the viewer screen. I'll explain these panels just in a moment. And as I said, the second thing I have to do is go to window and go to workspace, and then I will save this workspace as my workspace 200 and then press OK. Now in your home screen, it has an editor panel, or we call it timeliner. On the top you have the viewer, and whatever appears on the timeline you can see in the viewer. You can use the play button over here and then go to the start by pressing this one, and then next frame. Likewise, you can, this is like a tape recorder. You assume that you have something like tape recorder, and you can explore the buttons when you have a video clip over here. Now everything happening in the timeline you can see up there in the viewer, as I said earlier. And finally you can see the final product also with this viewer panel. And then also there is an export panel over here, which we are going to use it at the last moment once you have finished all your work with the video clip. And there is a layer panel. You can see video layers independently. Now on the top left hand corner you have the trimmer panel. With the trimmer panel you can edit your video clips up to certain extent. For example, at the start and at the end, before you bring them to the timeline. And then at the bottom over here you get the media panel and various other panels, effect panels, control panels, history, text panel, and then the import folder over there. This is the most important one when you work with Hitfilm Express 2021 or Hitfilm Express any other versions. Now in the timeline there are two different, this is in the timeline is which I mean is the editor panel. There are two different types of timeline. They are the editor timeline and the composite timeline. The composite timeline involves with the multi layers of video clips with text, effects and videos inside videos. You can edit and trim everything, you can do it over here. Now let us first bring some video clips to the media panel. For that you can do it by three methods actually. One easy method is to hit the import button and then it will open up a file browser where you have been working earlier. And with this file browser you can click one at a time and then hit the open button, then it will come to your media panel over there. And if you hit again the import button over there, and then now you can select all of them together and then hit the open button and all the files will be there. The other method is you just hit the free space over there, double click over there, and it will go into folder as we have been importing the video panels, video clips. Now if you can click them all and open and bring it over here. Now you don't need to do it twice, and therefore I'll cancel it. And the third method is from your file browser over here, you click over there and then you search your video folders. As you can see, when I press any video clip over here, it will be shown in the trimmer. Now these video clips are shown as file names. If you want to change it to thumbnails, you can click over here, these three bars over there, and then it will be shown as thumbnails. If you want to organize this media panel and put these video clips into one folder, you can click here at the bottom, the folder over here, and then it will show up a new folder and you give a file name to that one. Say for example video 1, and then now what you can do is you can bring all your files to video 1. You just click and drag your files. So click and drag over there. Now the other thing, as you can see, I am struggling with the space over there. If you wanted to increase the panel area, you can do it by clicking these edges and pulling it up or pulling it down. Now as you can see, I can pull it down to make it smaller. Okay, and even editor panel also you can, by dragging it upward or downward, you can make it bigger or smaller. Now I'll make it slightly bigger, and then I wanted to, from here with the slider over there, you can click it over here and then you bring in, put it over there into that folder. Again, from here you click it over there and then drag it into that folder over there. Now I have placed them all. Now once you press that one, that space is free. Now I can work with. I can import other video files over here. Now I wanted to import audio track to this media panel. Let me see where it is. Now with the file browser, if I press this arrow, now this audio file I wanted to bring it up over there, so I'll click open and then it will be there now. Now I can open up another folder and name it as audio 1. And then I open it and place it over there. And when you click the arrow head over there, now my video files and audio files are there, though I cannot see it. And as you can see, I click audio file over there, that is why it is appearing over there. Now if I wanted to bring some other clip over there, I have to click that and that is replaced by the video file. Okay, let us start editing now. Video editing is the most important part of this session. Now I wanted to bring the necessary video clip to the trimmer in order to trim the video clip. So now at the moment it is the audio clip appearing over there. So I will change it by highlighting this video clip over there. And this video clip, I wanted to trim some parts at the start and then some portion from here to here at the end, which is the same video clip running through the whole session of this one. That means about 20 seconds. And how I do it is, just let me play this and then I just wanted to stop over there, and this is the portion that I wanted to trim out. Now in Hitfilm, you can mark this point as from the button over there appearing over there. We call it the set in point, and that is the starting point of the video clip. If I press this button, the whole portion from the beginning to this point will be deleted. Now let me press this one and delete that portion, and then I wanted to play the rest over here. Somewhere around there I wanted to delete it from there to the end. So let me play that. Let me play the button over there, and then right up there I'll stop that, and then I'll press the out point. This is the out point in Hitfilm. So I'll press that one, or you can press from the keyboard the letter O, then it's the same thing. Now I can drag this remaining portion of the video clip to the timeline. How I do it is just you can click and drag that portion from there. Okay, I'll click and drag over there to the editor. Now it'll pop up with some message over there. What is it? The editor sequence setting differ to the clip you are adding. Do you want to change the editor sequence settings to match the clip? So if you say yes, what is the meaning of that? Okay, I'll press just close button over there, and I'll show you what is the meaning of this one. As you can see, if you can remember our initial project setting, you can go down over there to the file menu and the project settings, and if you can see that over there the template video quality is 1080p and 30 frames per second, and the video quality is 1920 1080. So that was the default settings that you choose, and the duration is 5 minutes. Now in this video clip over there that you are trying to bring into the editor timeline, the frame rate is original frame rate is 30, you have given there. Okay, and then in this one over here you can check either here by going to the properties over there, and the frame rate over here is 23.9, say it is 24. So that is why Hitfilm is asking whether it will change this frame rate to match the original frame rate. If you say yes, then no problem, because this is going to match with the original setting. And also just to let you know that the frame rate 24 and 30, there isn't a much difference. The viewers cannot see the difference, whether it is in the TV or in the YouTube. So this is from the project settings. So I'll press OK, and no, sorry, that was the video clip setting. And then while you are there, I just wanted to show you another thing, and go to options, and then as you can see from the auto save, it is saving at every 10 minutes. I wanted to change this. I wanted to change this to, say, I'll bring this to every 2 minutes and say OK for that one. And now so I will, as you can see now, when you try to bring it, okay, now no problem. Now you can bring any times you want, if you want. And also if you want to delete any section of the video clip or part of the section, you can highlight over there and press the delete button from your keyboard. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is you can use either click and drag over there to the timeline, or else you can use the envelope key over here to bring that refined video clip to the editor timeline. What you do is if you just press over there this button, insert button over there, and then it will come and land over there. Now I don't want this appearing over there 3 times, so what I would do is I'll highlight it and delete it and move the playhead over there. And also I wanted to show you, if your playhead is somewhere there, it will go and land over there next to the playhead, and I'll delete that portion. And now just for your information, I wanted to click and drag the original clip over there, and I'll show you another thing, which is the duration of this clip. As you can see, the original duration of this clip is, you can check by going to the duration, speed duration over there. How did I do that? Just right click on that clip and then go to the duration, and then you can see, as you can see, it is the original duration is 20 seconds 0.24, and then the current duration is, if you press it over there, is 5 seconds 26. Okay, so I'll delete that one. That's only for the demonstration. And now what I would do is I'll bring the other video clips over there, and I just place it over there, and this one also I just place it over there and over there. And also I'll bring this audio clips also over there. Click and drag over there. I'll put it up there. Now, while I'm editing, I can explain some of these toolboxes. That means this editor toolbox and the viewer toolbox. That is the next part of the editing. Okay, now let's start with the tools available there. The main tools that we have to use frequently are the toolboxes attached to the viewer panel, the toolboxes over there, and then the toolboxes attached to the editor panel. They are the tools here. Those are the main tools that we are frequently using for editing. With the viewer panel, you have the selection tool over here. When you click it, it will change the color to orange. And then you have the hand tool, and you have the text tool, which is frequently you have to use it to add text. And then this is a mask tool, and you have different masks. You can once you click it, you may get the rectangle mask, round mask, and then ellipse mask, polygon mask, etc. And the other one is the freehand mask. That means you can mark the masks from your freehand into points and then join them together to create a mask. I'm not going to go in detail for these mask tools because you can explore it at your leisure time. And then the other tools attached to the editor line, editor timeline, is the selection tool once again, and then the hand tool. With the hand tool, you can grab everything at once without disturbing the gaps in between. And then the other one is the slice tool, which you may have to frequently use in editing video clips. And this one is called the slip tool, and the other one is, you call it slide tool, and this one you call it ripple tool, and then roll edit tool, and then the red tool, which we are going to use it quite often. And then the other one is track selection tool. And here the GUI like little circle is there to go into your original settings. And then this one is again synchronized scrolling tool. And the last one is the snap tool, which you may have to turn it on most of the time because it's very useful not to overlay any video clips on top the other one. And at the bottom you have the zoom in, zoom out slide up there. By moving it to the right, you can zoom in and see the video clips in a bigger scale. And then also you have a slider up there. You can move this to the right And also you can use the hand tool also to move everything to the right or to the left. And on the right side you have the two sliders which you can move up and down, and you can see the other video clips which are not visible with this slider up there. And also down there is another slider which is limiting to see your audio clips actually. So those are the main tools available over there. And then in the effect panels you have some other tools and the folders, and in the control panel controls, according to the relevant controls you may have different tools up there which you may have to use it quite often. And then also there is another tool that Windows, like this one, you may have to use it quite often. Once you press that, it will become yellow, and then it will open up another window over there. For the time being I'll close that one. And so the control panel, you may have to use the opacity and other scale, positioning, anchor point, etc., but you can also do them with the viewer panel as well. Okay, those are the main tools. So I will come back to the tools in detail when I am doing it with the video clips. Okay, now back to the editor. Now let's start more editing. I have my video clips which is disorganized over there. I have kept them purposely over there for me to explain to you, and I'm going to add some text to one of my video clips to show you how to do that. And before I start editing text, I wanted to show you something else that which is important. Now these two video clips have the sound attached to them. For example, if you bring your playhead onto that one, as you can see up there, now you have some sounds attached to that, and I wanted to delete the sound up there. And how you are going to do that is, first you select that one, and then go press the right mouse button over there, and then go to unlink, and then unlink the audio part from that video clip, and then click over there, and then you can delete the audio part attached to the video clip. Just press the delete button to delete that one. If you accidentally delete both, say for example this one, then again you can go back to the edit menu, and you can undo the remove sequence from there, and then it will be back on your timeline. And once again I'll do the same thing to the other video clip which I wanted to unlink the audio part, and then I go back over there to unlink up there, and then press there, and then what I would do is I'll delete it from my keyboard over there. Okay, now having done that, let me start adding some text to my video clip. At the start, this one, I'm going to add some text to this one, or else what you can do is you can add some text onto this one also, or you can extend the text to all these layers if you want. I will show you later on. Let me first add some text to this video clip. How you are going to do is you need to go to the viewer panel, and then you need to press the button A to add the text to the video clip. Now let me press this one, then it will become orange color. And now there are actually three methods in adding text layers to video clips. One is the point text method, which you may have to use it only if you are adding the text for a text line or title. Only one line it is suitable, the point text method. The other one is the paragraph text method. I will show you how to change it from paragraph method to point text, which is very useful when you are doing that. Now the third method I told you is the template. Text templates are available in Hitfilm Express. You can once you click one of them, it will come to your import panel, and then you can drag it to the video clip. Drag it first on top of your video clip, and then you can change or overlay. And I'm not going to do in detail about the video overlay, but I'll briefly go through that depending on the time, because it will take more time to explain everything at once for you as you are trying to grab everything at the beginner stage. So this video clip is mainly, this session is mainly for the beginners, and actually it is going to the intermediate level also. So let me close this one for the time being, and let's add some point text to the video clip over there. I'm going to do it just for the demonstration. These are not the actual video clips which were taken according to the text panel over there, but however I will add some text at my own freedom just to show you. So I have pressed this button over there, text button over there. I'm going to add the first one is a point text. Point text means to add text only one line or a title up there. So I'll left click on the screen where I like to add the text, and then I'll write something like this one: holiday in Sri Lanka. As you can see now, you cannot even see the text up there. What you need to do is you need to highlight that text panel, and then you have to go to the you have to find the text panel over there. If it is closed over there, for example, if your editor panel is up there, then you won't be able to see the text panel. What you need to do is either you need to bring this panel back to the earlier position, or you can by pressing the arrow here, you can bring up your text panel over there. Now I'll press now the text panel over there, and I wanted to see more details actually, and then what I would do is I will okay, now I can see the text panel properly, and as you can see now, the font color is white up there, so it is not visible. So I can change that to some other visible good color. Maybe I'll change it to red and then press OK. And then also, in addition to that, as the font size is very small, what you need to do is you need to go to the font just below the font type Arial. You have the font size changing. As you can see, this double arrow pointing vertically upwards. So what you can do is, from there, if you bring your cursor over there, it will change it to double arrow again, and if you pull this to the right, you can increase the font size from there. Okay, and as you can see, as I haven't clicked the font over there, now it is again it is not changed, as so that now I will increase the font size over there, maybe around 200. Okay, now you can see the font clearly, but it is still white. What I need to do is I need to change the color, and now color I will make it red so that you can see it clearly up in the sky according to this one. Now if you need to change the place where the text is appearing over there, you need to go back to the selection tool up there and click up there until it change it to orange color, and then you click on the text panel and then bring wherever you want. So perhaps I may put it up there, put it down there in a suitable place. So in any video clip you can select the place where you want to put it by the selection panel and grab it and moving around. And now this word processing is actually changing the font color and then the size and everything is like in a word processing program. And you need to first select the text panel over there, and I'm going to select the text panel again. Perhaps I may put it a bit up over there, and as you can if you want to select it and then I have to press the text button up there again, and then I need to select the text panel over there and highlight it. And now you go back to the text panel over there. As you can see, it is marked up there. And then if you want to change it, now it is the Arial font is there. If you want to change it, if you press the arrow head over there, it will pop up various fonts. You can even change it to Calibri, and even if you go down further, which you may have the Times New Roman, which you are very familiar with in word processing, and we frequently use Times New Roman. And for the time being, I'll go with the Arial one. Okay, and so it is there. And now with the if you want to outline the text, say for example, I may increase the text size a bit further so that you can see it clearly. And if you want to change the gap between the letters, you can use this one. Actually, according to the font size and the Arial format, now the gap is 0% over there. This is a standard one, but if you feel that okay, I must change the gap, then what you need to do is you pull it toward the right until it is increasing the, as you can see now, it is increasing the gap. So let me place it as 1%, so you can play around at your leisure time. And then if you want to increase the width of the text, you can do it from here. Now it's 100%. If you wanted to bring it smaller, you can do it. And then the other important thing, you can do it if you want all title text, you can click up there. And if you want to center this text, you can do it over there from there, and it will, as it is taken beyond the video clip, I'll put it back over there to the left. So you can practice what will happen with these tools up there. It is like normal word processing in Microsoft Word or some other program. And also, so this is how you do it. And the other one, I wanted to show you the outline. You can add some border line along these texts by using this text outline. And if you press that one, you will get that. As you can see, this letter A has a black boundary over there. What you need to do is, if you like some other different color, now this is red, and if you put it black color over there, it is very visible. So I'll change it to black color. Now once you press again over there in the screen, you can see that black color letters with the outline and the red over there. If you want to change the font color to a different color like blue, you can change it even from here. Now once you have done that, I told you that the second method is the paragraph method, which is frequently used to add more lines in a video clip. For that, say for example, you need to highlight this one and go on to the or else you need to, how you are going to do is easy actually. You click on the text layer up there. Now above the video clip, now the next one appearing over there is the text layer actually. And if you see that, you can, in a bigger scale, you can see that. I may perhaps increase the text layer appearing over there with the video clip time actually. How to do that is, once the selection tool is pressed up there, it will appear in orange color, and when you bring your cursor next to the text layer, your cursor will change into a bracket, and then what I'm going to do is I'll pull that cursor to the to the front, so that it is extended up to the edge of the video clip. And now if you bring that over there, my text layer will show up. Let me put it from the drag this from this side also to the end, and now my text layer will exactly in line with the video clip, so I can see the text until the end of the video clip. You can even add that text layer once you bring these clips up there, snapping each other. You can add the text layer even toward the end of the video clip, end of the all video clips if you need. Now what I would do is I'll go back to the text layer and the video clip again. Now once you right click over there on the video clip, you can see that as you can see in the middle, from if you go down somewhere to the middle and not just below the middle, you will see that the toolbar there convert to the paragraph text actually. So if you want to change it, this is one line text, it's like appearing over there in the title, like a title, but if you want to change it to a paragraph text, then what you need to do is you have to press on this one and change it to a paragraph text. I'll show you what will happen. Now before that, let me show you now. As you can see the corner up there of over there at the end under the letter A, there is nothing over there, and what I would do is I'll click over there again, and then I will convert it to the paragraph text. And once it is converted in the paragraph text, as you can see, when you bring the cursor up there, you can see a little white square appearing up there, and your cursor change it to a double arrow over there. Now what you would do is you can increase the text box from that double arrow, and then you can add another line or two, depending on maybe even 3 line or a paragraph. Is a long paragraph, you can add it over there. And also you can, if you have a typed paragraph in a Word document, you can actually copy that Word document paragraph into this text box over there. You can do that even. Now what I would do is holiday in Sri Lanka. I'll just write another line up there, say in some name, Unawatana Beach. So now with that, I did it purposely. Now with this one, if you want to bring it to a one line, if you bring it up there, and if you increase the text box size up there, and then with the delete button you can bring the words over there. But as you can see, it is covering the video clip with the letters. I may bring it back to the original position, Sri Lanka Unawatana Beach. And now with this one, there is another thing I wanted to show you. Now if you double click over there, no, if you highlight the text panel up there, now what you can do is from the text panel up there, you can even, the line spacing, you can, it is now 100%, you can even increase or decrease if you feel like. Now if you wanted to decrease it, you bring it to the left, and as you can see, it is decreasing. If you want to increase it, you click it to the right, you know. Now what I would do is I'll just leave it as it is. It is 86%, and it's okay. I can see the both lines over there, and the gap between that, as I mentioned earlier, it is 1% now. If you want to increase, you can even do that by dragging it to the right. Now you can even anything you can do it from these arrowheads also. If I want to increase it to number 2, you can do it from the arrowhead. So you can practice it, you can explore what you can do with these with the text panel. Okay, now you have learned about how to include the point text and paragraph text. Now if it is a long paragraph, if you wanted to change the place once again, what you need to do is you have to go to the text panel, and then you left click over there, and then you bring wherever you want. Okay, if you bring it beyond the text clip over there, then you won't be able to see the other text. For example, if I move the playhead over there, or you can see only the text appearing up there with the video clip. So you better bring it back maybe over there to the bottom or wherever you like. Okay, now that is about adding text panels to your video clip. Now let's move on to the other editing parts now.